Noon, we are doing some Free Fire player account reviews on YouTube to try to help some people today understand how to go about growing their channel. So that's the goal today. I'm Dev Venture. I'm with you here, and I'm excited to be here with you as we do account reviews here live. So that is the goal, and so we are going to do that here. It looks like it's saying the wrong title. I don't know why it's saying the wrong title. But we are doing account reviews. We'll have to get that title changed. Right now, we're going to do some account reviews. Not my account review, but we're going to do some account reviews. On my community tab, you see a couple days ago, a week ago, I asked who would like to have their YouTube account reviewed. And so that's what we're doing right now. I don't know why the title didn't update. It's technology, but it's supposed to be. So we are going to, as we go, we are going to do some account reviews here live with you guys, and so I'm excited about that.
All right.
And ultimately, I've got some picked here. If we have time, I'll do some more with you guys. So that'll be the goal. If we have time, I'll be glad to do some reviews from you. But here, I've already got some looked at. What we're going to do is we're going to look at why accounts grow and why they're not growing. And many of you who play Free Fire, you also stream Free Fire, and so that's the goal here. So we're going to do that. I'm going to look at some metrics on mine in the last 6 months or last 5 months or 4.5 months. Since January 1st, really, I've got 1 million views as exclusively a Free Fire gamer. I've played a couple other games, maybe a couple times, but the 1 million views have come from Free Fire and Free Fire alone. So I've really been playing Free Fire. And so those are some things that I want to share with you how I'm doing that, because I know I'm outpacing a lot of growth by other streamers and gamers. And so I want to teach you that what I'm doing is practical and can be repeated by you. And so if you want to know how to do that, I also am an influencer with Free Fire. I was already at like 60,000 subscribers on Facebook, and I have about 130,000 subscribers on Facebook, and so that's my big platform. But I've been growing from really about end of December, about 200 people, and now I'm at 18,100, and we're growing steadily. So I'm going to show you some things. I want to look at some other accounts, then we'll kind of come back and forth here. But of the 77 comments we got, I've picked 4. We can go back into some more of these here. If you want, go ahead and throw your comment up there. I'll probably post one of these weekly and see who wants to have their account looked at. I can't get to them all, so I apologize about that. I'm not going to be able to get to them all, but those are some things that you need to be aware of as well. So let's go to the first one here. Lita FF. We're going to take a look at why Lita FF's count is where it's at. And we can see right here, there's some practical things. Lita FF asked to have his account looked at. One thing I see right here in this Channelytics, and if you don't have Channelytics, you can get Channelytics on your account. But you can see that Lita FF in this month of views from the last 30 days has had 0 views in the last 30 days. So I can tell you, Lita, the number one thing why Lita is not growing currently is every video on this page is 1 month old or older, so no new views are coming in. It's like a practical thing. If you don't post, you will not grow. Yes, there may be lightning may strike and one of these old videos may shoot through the roof, but Lita obviously was doing well at the start, is obviously multi-streaming on Omelette Arcade, is getting some views here, which you're going to see this at the beginning. There's days where if you go back to the beginning of my channel, you're going to see some of the days when I was low in views like this. About 6 to 9 months ago. So not that long ago. And the truth is, Lita's biggest thing that Lita needs to do is just create content on the regular basis. If you're struggling to get any videos out in a month, maybe try to go once every 2 weeks, maybe try to go once every week, maybe try to go every few days, but start getting content up here, because to have 0 on their views for the last 30 days, let's see if any subscribers come in. No subscribers come in because there's no views coming in. So that's a pretty practical thing here to do. Now, you guys are welcome to go sub to these guys if they commit to grow and sub and help them out. But I would say I'm not going to sub to somebody who hasn't posted a video in the last few months. So Lita, let me know if you watch this video, and ultimately if you want to do some of those things in the future. And so practical things what you need to do is create content. I would not encourage this person to stream. This person has been exclusively streaming. That is not a good method to grow your account. If you go back to look at my account back when I was first doing it, months and months and months ago, if you go way, way, way back, when I was just streaming, my account was not growing. And so I know you guys think that you guys see these streamers and they're growing, they're getting 100 people or 200 people or 300 people a stream. You're like, wow, look. But let's go back here. 6 months ago, 19, 5, 7, 25. Look at these views, guys. They're not a lot of views because I wasn't doing anything but streaming back in those days. And if you're only streaming, you're only going to grow at a very, very slow pace. It wasn't until I started creating other content in addition to streams that I started growing. And so that's a big thing. Well, people say, well, you became an influencer, you started growing because of it. No. Listen, there's a lot of influencers who are not growing because they're not creating the right content. The reason I'm growing is because of my content that I'm posting. So that's one of the things you need to be aware of. So Lita, that's what we can learn from Lita here. There's not a lot of video content here. And so that's probably the first one. Now that's at 129 subscribers. Thank you, two of you that subscribed. You guys are awesome. Lita, if you see this, you gotta go thank the people that are subscribing. They're watching you now. All right, so next we're gonna go to somebody with 566 subscribers. Silent times 1FF. All right, Silence this month has had 3,069 views or 690 views. So let's go look at how Silence doing. Silence has got a pretty decent release strategy, although we haven't had anything come out in the last 6 days, pretty much since I think Silence signed up to have me look at the account. So that's kind of some of the things that you need to be aware of. You've got to post the same thing, but look here, last 30 days, 21 videos. That's not bad. This is actually good. I love seeing this. Total lifetimes had 750 views with 66 videos. So you can see that those 21 views brought in over a third of the views. So the direct correlation is if you're just posting about once every other day or twice out of every 3 days is what's going on here, it's going to equate to growing views. And so these aren't views that you're like going to break the bank, but I bet if we go back and look at them, we see that the views steadily begin to climb over time. Yep, just like mine. And so there was some back here. These are actually not. These are just videos. What happens is there's video, and then video, and then we go away from the videos and we try the live stream method. When you're posting videos, your live streams will naturally start getting more views. If you go away from posting regular video content, your live streams will start dipping in views. I see the same thing. You see it here. Less videos and more live streams, and their views start dipping down because you're not bringing in new viewers, and people get bored. What happens in the Free Fire community is somebody's a new streamer and they do something new and exciting, and that person will bounce over to them, and then they're going to get bored with them because you can only do so much of a certain type of content before somebody wants to go see the next newest person. We see that I watch it go from influencer to influencer within the influencer program. I'm watching it go from major streamer to major streamer in the Free Fire community here in North America. You just see that's what happens. And so if you're not bringing in new people, you are going to run out of the old people as they get bored. And they will get bored even if you're exciting. They're just like, well, I've seen this before. So they're going to go find somebody new to watch. I've watched some of my most loyal viewers end up on other channels, and I know it's because they've just been watching me for months. They want to just go watch somebody else for a bit, and that's fine. That's just part of it. But you can see as that happens, as Silent has went to a more live strategy, the views have begun to dip down, and they're just continue to dip down because Silent has went away from going to a lot of video-based content. And then you can see right back in here, he's starting to do more, starting to do his crouch aim bot, and that's look. And I bet if you watch, the views will start climbing back up over time, and it's that consistency. These are streams, but we really are getting about one video every week. That's 1 to 2 videos, where we were getting like one a day at the beginning. So is this channel growing school? This is channel growing school. If you want to know how I'm doing it and how I'm outpacing people's growth, stick around. This is what it's for. And so you can see at the homepage here, this is good. This is something you want to have. And you can see that my views here, the blue lines, my views, they go up and down based on what I'm releasing. And so you've got to be aware of some of those things. If you do not have this video here, this is like a channel trailer. You need to have a channel trailer, and I will show you how you're going to determine what channel trailer you use here. And it's a very simple process. It is not your favorite video. It's not your most viewed video. Don't do that. Got it? It's not your most viewed video. You guys can sub to Silent if you want. My metrics over here. All right, I'm gonna go into my YouTube Studio. This is how you do it. You go into YouTube Studio. You go into your analytics. Okay, you go into your analytics. You hit see more right here. See more. It's gonna pull up your subscribers, and you're going to click this button here for subscribers. You're going to organize this by subscribers, and you're going to put whatever video is your highest converting video per the number of views watched. You're going to put that video there. Now, this was the video I had for a long time, how to become a Free Fire influencer. And obviously, I got a lot of, in the last 28 days, that video got me 186 subscribers. If I go lifetime on that video has brought me 733 subscribers. Now, that's because I had that as my channel trailer. But that's an outdated video that I did months ago, and it's got a click-through rate of 12.8%. It's got a subscriber rate of 4%, which is pretty good. But what I am doing is I'm switching that to content that I'm going to do on the regular, which I've put my Chrono song up there. And let me see if I can find my Chrono song in the conversions here, because I want my Chrono song was actually converting better. Let's see where it's at. The one that I currently have up there. I don't know what I titled it. I'll have to look at the last. Let's go let's 7 days. See if I can get to pull up. So this is what you right here, Chrono rap verse. So this is the song I currently have up there, and I've recently switched this up there because this is a video that's shorter for people to watch, and it was converting better when I put it up there. So that's the goal. Now I will bounce that around based on whichever video is converting the most, but that's kind of how I've been doing it. So that's how you do it for you. So Silent has done that. So I don't know how the conversion is. This has brought in 148 views for a week ago, but we want to see at least we want to see a good conversion rate, so the subscriber numbers go up, because the subscribers in the last 30 days is 91 subscribers here, and we want to be bringing a lot of them as people go to your page and hit your home page. They're going to see this video. It's going to autoplay, and it's an easy chance for them to subscribe if they like that content. So that needs to be your best converting video. And so you can see down here, the playlist is not well developed. Your most popular streamers are going to develop playlists based on the type of content. What needs to happen here is that the uploads is fine, the shorts is fine, but there need to be playlists that are on this page that clearly communicate. I'll show you on my playlist here. We're going to have a video autoplay. Let me shut it off. No, I'm live, so it won't. All right, so you're going to see that on here I have Free Fire parodies. I've got my Free Fire custom games you love. I got to get the most out of your Free Fire, and it's a practical thing. Here's why. If you're watching this video here and you like it, the 15-second video, it's going to go play this one, autoplay next. If you go through the playlist, it's going to autoplay this. It's going to autoplay this. And so one viewer is going to end up probably just continuing to watch your content if they engage, and they're just going to go from video to video to video. And if they leave it running while they're doing something else, you're going to pick up view after view after view, and you're going to pick up full views as you go. What's up, Shavar? We're doing you too on this one. So I know you're live. So if you guys, I think you're still live. If Shavar's still live, go check him out, because we're gonna talk about some of the things he's done on his channel, because he had signed up more. So you can see I've got a bunch of playlists, and you're gonna find out that the most popular streamers have playlists set up. What's up, Rex Skylee? And then so you got some of these things. You want to have featured channels. I have a personal channel, I have a clips channel, and then I have my son's channel I'm linked to here. And so I feature these channels. This one has grown from like 170 to 404. I have put no new content on this channel, and it's just because over the last few months people have went to my page, clicked it, subscribed it. They've seen this clips channel. I asked people to go to this one. I think this channel's got like two videos. It does. It has 2 videos. That's it. I've gotten 357 subscribers, 453 in the last 30 days, or 453 views. Let's go see how many subscribers last. There's been 273 new subscribers in the last 30 days. I posted on my community post, asked people to go check it out because I did a video. I got 100 subscribers in one day, essentially, and then all of this has just been trickle growth by people going through my page. So if you've got other pages, you want to link them through playlists. You want to link them to your channels, and I really should be linking this one back. I haven't set this channel up because it only has 2 videos on it, but that's kind of what you do here. So let's go back to Silence here and check it out. So Silent needs to create playlists out of the content, and if I go look at this content, I would create this short content, which would be Hand cam aimbot. If there's a bunch of hand cam content, that I would have a whole hand cam playlist. These kind of like these wow moment ones, I would have some kind of playlist. These aim lock, aimbot, I'd have aimbot. Like that's obviously a series of videos that Silent's done. So I would have like an aimbot, aim lock, and those are. I don't think he's actually aimbotting. I think he's just calling it that for a clickbait. And so those are some things you'd be aware of. So you need to take any of these. If you're doing 300 sub special, 400 sub special, those things are great. But ultimately, as you go through, you want to make sure that you're doing some of those things. Settings videos, put all your settings, your emulator training stuff. That should be all in its own playlist. So when I go to the homepage for this person, I can see all that very easily, and I can find that content and watch it. Okay. All right, so that is some of what we could talk about with Silent X FF. And then we're going to go Arraign, I think it's Arraign Gaming. And so this is an interesting channel here. What's up, Azure Bear? What's up, Typical Grid? Hey, guys, you've been waiting. Okay, so here we go. This is Arraign. So let me show you about this one, because this is kind of interesting. You look at the channelytics here on Arraign, you see all these views, and then you see a little spike here, and then you see a big spike here. And I've been trying to figure this out, and I'm going to show you what I think has happened here. And so there's a I don't know why this is negative 191,000 views. It should say just 191,000, I believe, views. Or that means there was content that was delisted or deleted on this channel that was taken down, which means it was 191,000 videos. So I'm not really sure why that says that, because I can't figure that. So my other thoughts are there were some big videos that were hit that were old videos that we'll see as we go through. But so some of the things you see here, we've got the channel trailer, which is awesome. Again, this needs to be the highest converting video you've got for subscribers. We've got shorts here. I wouldn't put the shorts here so when I'm on a desktop, when I set up my playlist, the desktop playlist will be different. The shorts should be somewhere down below, because when I'm using a phone, the short shelf will automatically appear first on your page. And if you go into like setting up, let me go back to mine. Let me go back to my home page here. I'll show you setting up my playlist here. Oops. I'm going to show you how the short shelf should set up. If I go to like customize channel here. All right, let's see. And I go to my playlist. You'll see here, see the short videos here. There's a short videos that will only play if I go to add a playlist. There's short videos. It'll say that they only appear on your cell phone. So your short videos, if you have any, will automatically appear on your cell phone above all the other content. You don't need to add that additional short playlist. Only if you want your people on a desktop to see that list do you put it somewhere. But I would say popular uploads, past live streams, there's no playlist set up here. These are just automated playlists by YouTube. They added this playlist. They added this playlist when they added shorts to everybody recently. So you'll want to make sure that you add playlist here. Let's go look at some of the video content. I think these spikes come from some old videos, maybe finally getting looks. This was 8 months ago and 8 months ago. These are actually a different game. So the majority of Arraign, or these two are from a different game, like 12,000 and 11,000 views came from a different game, which is great. But we went away, for some reason, we went away from that game content. And I know this is really a lot of Free Fire players. What's up? And love from Nepal. But if I'm getting that many views from that game, I'm playing that game equally with Free Fire. Like, you do not have to play just Free Fire. And so if you're getting that many views, I would go back and pull up that game and begin playing that game as well, and have an integrated method, because those games are obviously worked well together. And you can see there were 221,000 views on a Free Fire video at the same time. So that's symbiotic content that was working well together, and went away from that content 8 months ago. There may be a bunch of delisted videos in between here, which may equate for the 191,000. But if you private videos, if you delete videos, they will come up as a negative in your channelytics and your stats. So just be aware of that. It'll take it off of your page. But as we look at the past stuff here, these videos, what's this, a PUBG video? There should be a PUBG playlist. There should be, I think this is Grand Theft Auto. There should be a Grand Theft Auto playlist. There should be Free Fire playlist. There should be, if Quick Scope becomes, you know, something that Orain, I think it's Orain or Ryan, I don't know what it is. So, you know, trolling scammers, viral TikToks, and you could do a whole viral TikToks playlist. Free Fire, Elite Pass, that kind of giveaway type stuff should all be its own playlist. And those should come up on the homepage. So when I go to this page, I know exactly the type of content this creator creates, and I can click to see what I want. And so that's important as you go through this. So that's kind of where you can do it. And so if we look at views last 31 days, the views hard to see. Subscribers last 31 days, there have been 412. 110 of them came from an April 25th. Probably, I'm guessing, a video, because I've not seen a ton of live streams that are bringing that kind of content in. That's probably coming from a video like this one did well back then, or one of these videos got picked up and by audience finally and took off. So that's kind of there. So that's someone with 4,860 subscribers, and seeing how you could do it better. They have access to the community page, which is great. You want to use this community page once you get access to the community page. This is great. You can see 76 votes, 104 votes. This is a way to communicate to your audience. It's almost like having Facebook within it. What's up, Game Kage? And so you want to make sure that you are using this. Polls work. There was a time a few months ago where this was like a broken thing. And what's up, Larry the Gamer? And you would get tons of extra exposure from your community playlist. Where this comes up most, it comes up on your desktop and it comes up on your phone. And most people are watching right now, or YouTube, that watch the Free Fire, they're watching on phones. And so this comes up in that shelf on the phone, and your fans get to see it very, very easily. And so you want to make sure, especially with polls. Larry the Gamer's done a great job with polls. We talked about this a while back. He's been killing that. Shavar's been using polls. You'll see that. We talked about it. But don't communicate it like 5 minutes before, because it's going to take them a long time until they see this on their shelf. So if you know, like, if I'm going to be missing a stream today at 5 o'clock, I probably want to post this as far out in advance as I can, so that what's up, Arain? So I want to post that as far out as advance as I can so people can see it before that. But you'll get a lot of feedback on polls. And honestly, some of the polls are some of the best way to communicate to your people. Let's see if there's no channels. There's no secondary channels here. I can share with you what a secondary channel strategy is. And so then you can see, you'll want to flesh. Okay, he's got business inquiries. This is always good. For business inquiries, have my email. I got contacted by Free Fire, who I'm an influencer for, through my Facebook Messenger. But if they tried to contact me through my YouTube and I didn't have my email there, they're not going to contact me. They're going to try to get on a live stream and hopefully catch me. And that's a hard thing to do. So I get contacted on the regular from sponsors through my email on my YouTube and on my Facebook and on my other platforms. So if you want sponsorship business opportunities, you got to have that email. So that's good that that's there. All right, next, let's go look at Shavar. Now, Shavar, you guys know Shavar. I play with Shavar. He's my friend. Shavar and I have kind of talked about this before, and he's done some things. And really, if you go back and look at when he did some things, his channel started taking off again, which was exciting. But just simple things like putting a channel trailer up. You know, he's live. Oh, Shavar's live right now, so go over there. The live knocks out channel trailer, but he does have a channel trailer up when he's not live. Go over and give Shavar some love and say, hey, what's up, Shavar? But one of the things we're working on is trying to get some graphics here to get him some playlist up, because he's got a lot of good content. We have put the playlist on his page right here. He's just got to link those playlists on his homepage, but he's got a bunch of these noob story videos. And so he put together a playlist, and here's the advantage. This is an 11-minute and 33-second video that will auto play onto the next video. And so that's 11 minutes of watch time. So if somebody watches this, it's going to play this second video, which is the short video of New Primus with Legend Players, which is 1:24. So if he gets a video view here, it'll play to this next video for him. And it's just a way to pick up views, but it's also a way to convert people and subscribers, because if they watch more content, they're more likely to hit the subscribe button. And so you can see that there. Let's go look at this versus videos. Shavar does a versus series. I got to stop the music so I don't get in trouble. But you can look over here, these versus video, different clans and guild wars that they have done as the K&D, Kids Next Door.
Time to start taking care of your...
Let's stop the ad. So they go from one to the next to the next. So playlists are really important. They give multiple opportunities for people to come to your page. And it really tells and communicates to YouTube what content to send out when you go through it. So that's kind of where that's at there. And so that's one of the things that you want to do is have those playlists there on your page. And then last, highlights here. He's got a highlights playlist here.
Look, I just...
And the ranked highlights here is something that you want to be aware of. Having the highlights playlist. If you have highlights, put all your highlights in a playlist. I'll be honest with you. If you are not a mega streamer, you don't have enough fans to determine doing the highlights. Like Shavar's got 10,000 some followers. He's got 1,600 views on this highlight because that's not something that people want. When we look at what people are looking for on YouTube, YouTube is a comedy and training platform. It is a game streaming platform, but it is not where you generally go to just watch highlight after highlight. You do it for the biggest gamers in the world, but they have, on those videos, somebody like Total Gaming has 22 million followers, but he might only get 5 million views on a highlight video. It's because there is an audience for it, but it's a small portion of his audience. It's still a massive audience, but it's nowhere near the audience out there that you can think. And so you can see Shavar's live. He's using his community post to talk about like Nairobi Official, who's I've been on here, and some of these other friends and promoting them. But it's also creating traction. It's helping create community. And you can see right here, so he's communicating to his fans here and, content videos, that kind of stuff. So what's this? 3 weeks ago, Shavar's at 9,000 subscribers. So he's grown 1,600 subscribers in a month just by being intentional. And he could be more intentional with it. I'll continue helping Shavar because he's my friend, but look at it. He's got his channels here where these are just all kinds of channels that are probably the K&D. I'm guessing this is K&D over here. The K&D family are all over here where you can just subscribe one to the next. And so back and forth. So, and then he's got 460,000 views. One thing he needs is go, he's got his email there. And links to TikTok and Instagram. These are great. You can also put them up here. You can see them up here. That's an important place to put your links to get people from thing to thing. And so I would say for Shavar, he needs to get his playlist on his homepage, and he's got some really great content, and just organize it a little bit easier for people to see. Because you can see as he's made some intentional changes in what he's done streaming, he's had some really big streams lately, and it's been fun to watch because I try to pop in and see Shavar as much as I can as he's going. So that's kind of the aspect there of where we're at on. If you have questions, I'm going to do these on the regular, probably once a week. I'm going to grab some channels and of different sizes and kind of give you some advice of what to do. The big things to remember is have that high converting video right here, because you're picking up, you can see that I picked up 700 people from a video that was sitting right here on my page. If you don't have that, you're missing an easy opportunity to convert people on your page. And so that's something that you want to be aware of on your stream as you go. And so just be aware of that as you go through. And I would say, if you have questions, let me know what your questions are. I'd be glad to answer your question. On a channel as we go. You can ask me questions in that community post. That's a great place to do it. Go to the community post here. I'll probably post one a week to get new opportunities, and I'll just be picking random ones out of here. We don't have time, unfortunately, to go through them all, but I know if you want help on how to do it, because for me, when I go live every night, YouTube is just only a small piece of a bigger platform. I've got Facebook, I've got YouTube, and I've got about 8 to 9 other channels that I use on a regular basis. You want to be using some of those things too, and we'll talk about how you can use YouTube to grow those other audiences as well. So I hope this helps you. I hope you've enjoyed checking out some of these reviews. These guys are all great gamers. That's why I picked them. Hopefully we can get Lita going here with some more subscribers from you guys. Let's see if we picked up any more for him here. Oh, we got it. We got a few more there. So good job, guys. Follow these guys. Follow Silent. All follow right. Lita. Follow Orain. Follow K&D Shavar. Go give him some love over his live stream and say hello. And we'll talk more about some of these things coming up, because there's intentional strategy about how you create content as well, and the type of content's that's trendable. And we'll pick that up in some other ones as we get deeper into some other people's pages. We'll hope this helps you.